So it would just have the same slope as that line, correct?
Mhm.
And then what would the equation be? It would be y equals,
So of 2x or y. What was the first thing that you did to solve for y?
um, I, actually, now that I'm looking at this, I don't think I did. So I took, I'm minus 2x from each side.
Okay. Now, on the right side, I'm going to write it like this, which may not occur to you, but I'm doing it like that because we know that with lines, um, our target is mx plus b.
Yeah, that's how I did it. And then I divided by -4. Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
And that's what we care about,
Yeah.
right? Next,
Uh-huh.
the recipe, point slope, and the point that we're getting is what? 2, -5?
Yeah.
X1, Y1 is 2, -5, and
Yeah.
1/2.
Yeah.
Um, which gives us y. Let me move that down. Here, y minus -5,
Yeah.
1/2 x minus 2, y plus 5 equals 1/2 x minus 1.
Yeah. And
Uh,
then -5.
yeah, so in the end, 1/2 x minus 6.
Okay, cool. And so that would make it, if we were to graph it, -6 would be the intercept point, and then
Mm-hmm.
1/2 would be the rise and run. Yeah.
A quick way to graph it
Uh-huh.
would be to know that the y-intercept would be -6.
Yeah.
The x-intercept is going to be 12
Okay.
because whatever this rise is 6.
And that's 2 times that. Yeah, I got that.
Um, that would be like the quickest way to think about it. One thing is worth pointing out is that a slope 1 is like a 45 angle.
Is a what? Okay. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay. A slope of 100,
Uh-huh.
like very close to vertical.
Okay.
A slope of 1/100 is very close to horizontal.
Okay. That makes sense.
Uh, so in other words, as we go from this to this,
Yeah.
slope goes essentially from 0 to 1 to big.
Uh-huh.
That's going to come up definitely in the next week or two. Like, also negative slopes can go the other slanted the other way.
Yeah, I got that.
Okay. So how long were you expecting to go? Because
Um,
I probably can't go past 10.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Whenever you want to stop is totally fine.
Okay. Go ahead and scroll down
Yep.
what you have to do.
Yeah, so let me just look over these and let me find one that I think whoops, is going to be, um, if we could go, if we could do like one of the function ones.
Okay. Um, all right. So I'm just reading. Hmm. I mean, all of this stuff is like, you're basically like, if we can just quickly recap all of pre-calculus.
Yeah. No, right?
Not saying that it can't be done. Um,
Yeah.
if you really want to learn all this stuff,
Yeah.
it's probably going to take a couple hours,
Yeah, of course.
right? So I'm not. Um, there isn't any. I mean, I don't see any that I can answer. And
In the amount of time that we have.
well, let's go to go down um, go down a little bit more
Okay.
from four. Well, okay, piecewise functions. Um, well, so that we can do that. 5, 6, 7.
Okay.
Um, so not 4. Uh,
All right, I'm gonna see where 5 is.
skips. Okay, 6
Okay.
and 7. About so if you are looking at 6,
Uh-huh.
notation means this. So f of x, and then you have some bracket stuff. Um, I can't see it now. Wait, I'm gonna move mine. Okay, you've got 1 minus x squared when x is smaller than or equal, plus 1 when x is bigger than 0, right?
Uh-huh.
This means is that you're using, I don't know, for this graph,
Uh-huh.
you use this rule when we're over here,
Mm-hmm.
and then you're going to use this rule when we're over to the right. Uh,
Okay.
Specifically, like if I were to graph the second part of this,
Uh-huh.
and I'm picking that out because we know how to graph that now because it looks like a line.
Mm-hmm.
I would draw a circle over x equals 0.
Yeah.
X greater than 0 doesn't include 0.
Uh-huh.
Because the slope is 2.
Oh, okay. I get it.
Oh, 1 minus x squared. Really, how do you think of that? Minus x squared looks like that.
Mm-hmm.
1 minus x squared is this thing, but I shifted up 1.
Shift it up on you. Okay.
So to the left, we're going to get something that looks like this.
Yeah.
Okay. And you can always like plug in points. I mean, I could always plug in x equals 0, and I would get y equals 1 if I'm looking at y equals 1 minus x squared.
Mm-hmm.
X equals 0, I get y equals 1. Plug in x minus 1, I'll get y equals 0. And then maybe I'll do something like x equals minus 3.
Uh-huh.
Get like y is minus 8.
Okay. Yeah.
Point this point and that point.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, you can always do that for graphing.
Okay.
Okay, so number 7, and we'll
Yeah.
end on that one. When you see, so f of x is x squared plus 2x minus 1, 2x minus 3.
Okay.
See f circle g.
Yeah.
Um, that abbreviation for f of g of x.
Yeah, you like plug it in for x in the f of x function, correct?
You just, work it out. So this would be like 2x plus 1 squared plus 2 times 2x plus 1 minus 1.
Yeah, okay, I get that.
You just, it's tedious, but that's how it works. Um,
Yeah, no, I can do that. That's not a problem.
all right. And the rest of this stuff, like, what does it do?
Yeah.
When are these, when do you have to do all these problems?
Yeah, like this week. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and like hammer out as much as I can
All right. Uh,
and figure.
do you feel like this helped?
Yeah, definitely. Like this has opened my eyes up to because there's all these concepts that I know in the back of my head, but they're when I like am doing a problem, it's not like what comes to mind, you know?
Of course. And that's, um,
Just from being rusty and not having used it for so long.
so it's not stuff that, it's stuff that you just need to look up.
Yeah.
It's not even like stuff you need to think about.
Yeah, exactly.
There's, it's a lot easier to look up when you have somebody that, um, just knows it. Uh,
Yeah, like guiding me through. Yeah.
or Skype. If it were up to me, I would have everybody do Skype all the time.
Yeah. No, this is a really good method. This is actually extremely helpful.
Okay. Uh, Good. I'm glad you say that.
Yeah, no, it worked out very well. Thank you.
We'll try this. Okay. So,